So let me just ask you this. When was the last time you actually took a break? So if your competition has systems that's doing their automations, doing their follow-up, doing their reviews, and making them revenue exponentially while they're asleep, and you're not doing it, who is going to be left in the dust? Who's going to be at an unfair advantage? Invariably, it's going to be you, and you do not want to be in that system. Now, that brings us to key number one. You got to know where you want to go. Vision is everything. If you can see where you're going, you'll end up almost anywhere. So, vision has the ability to separate movement from progress. And I get this question a lot, when I'm doing these AI talks. People ask me, what is this whole AI thing about? How do I get in? How can I unclutter what is happening with AI? So my question usually is, what do you want AI to do for you? Do you want AI to give you customers? Do you want AI to help you build your community? Do you want AI to help you release your stress? Do you want AI to give you freedom so you can spend more time with your business? I mean, AI can help you to do all of the above, but the reality is that AI is still a tool. Unless you tell AI to move, it's not going to move. So you'll have to leverage AI to get to your freedom. And before you actually get to your freedom, you got to create. This is what I tell people, and I do this all the time. It's like, okay, what can we do with AI? The first question I ask is, what is your workflow as it is now? What are the things that you're doing manually? And then let's figure out what are the things that AI can actually automate and give you more of your time back. Time being money. But the reality is that you cannot automate confusion. You gotta have clarity first. Once you have clarity, even if it's manual, then you have the ability to build the system. So let's talk about vision and action in the early 20th century. Rockefeller invested $1 million in the Board of Education, which is equivalent roughly to $37 million now. His vision at the time, which was critical to him at the time, was this was the dawn of the Industrial Revolution. This was the dawn of 9 to 5. The goal was to create a labor force that would go to school for 10 years, primary school, high school, and then go to the assembly line and go to work every morning. So critical thinking was not a requirement. And that's a system, the Board of Education by Rockefeller in 1910, that's the system, that the educational system that we still running on today. He invested that money not as a charity. He actually invested that money strategically because he was a businessman. He was solving a problem. His vision was to solve the problem that was at hand. And that's exactly what he did. But now the exact opposite what was needed in the earliest 20th century is what we need now. Now we need critical thinking, not just getting up and showing up to work. It's a 9 to 5. We need critical thinkers. We need visionary. We need innovators. We need people who are creative. So the exact opposite of his investment, but that does not negate the fact that he was solving a problem. Key number 2, speed to lead. One of the biggest problems that businesses have is that speed to lead problem. Statistically, it takes about 5 minutes for a prospect to go to somebody else if you're not following up with them. Right?